Welcome back. It's Rick and Kseniya with your special Week 16 recap. Wow, what a week, Kseniya. How are you?
I'm doing great, and that was awesome week in Veeam's history. I mean, dare I say?
No,
Do you agree?
it's. I agree. In fact, this week, this is okay. The biggest release in our history. It's the most significant platform update. The launch event of V11. It's been so real, so intense. We're actually going to hijack the recap, and that's all we're talking about today.
Yeah, so. I agree. So let's just dedicate, some good amount of time talking about V11, because I believe this is a huge milestone. And yeah, I still believe that this is the biggest and largest release in our history.
Absolutely. I look at, in fact, yesterday, I had a busy day here at the office, and then when I went home, what do? I go upgrade Veeam at home too. I do it here, and then I go home and do it at home. But anyways, in my file share at home, it's actually longer and older than my time at Veeam. I thought that was interesting. But I pulled up some of the release notes from like version 2 products and some of the really old, like simple stuff, and I'm like, wow, we've come such a long way. I mean, this is my 11th year here at Veeam, and the sheer depth of what's new in V11, just for backup and replication. There's also the agents. There's also a new agent. There's also stuff for service providers. There's so much stuff, the plugins, right? But just for backup and replication. Wow. So
how many pages? How many pages?
The what's new document is 20 pages for BNR, just for backup and replication. And the thing is, there's a lot of capabilities, a lot of new features, but I think every organization, every individual is going to probably gravitate to one or more of them. So I'll start, Kseniya, you've been working on this a lot with us. What's your very first favorite V11 feature?
Okay, probably I will not surprise you, but I will start with CDP, with continuous data protection. So here we're talking about awesome level of resiliency, with ultra low RPOs, and also it's super easy to deploy.
It is. I'd say near zero RTO, near zero RPO, and near zero cost, because it's included with the universal license.
How cool is that?
Very cool. That's one that I'd say roadmap to reality. We've really it's taken us a while to get that out. I'll admit that, but it's ready. It's awesome. Go forth and be available for sure.
Yeah.
But you said you had 3. What's your second favorite?
Okay, yeah. So my favorite second feature in V11, it's Hardened Linux repository. And here we're talking about ransomware protection. So Hardened Linux repository provide an immutable copy on any Linux system in any location, on premises or on the cloud. And again, I believe this is a breakthrough.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? No additional Veeam cost there either. And the beautiful thing about this is a great way to put your backups on disk any way you want Linux, right? And it can be resilient against ransomware, but also accidental deletion, malicious administrator, insider threats. Those types of things can help be protected from as well. So
no, that's just awesome.
Yeah. What's your third favorite?
Okay, so again, I mean, lots of capabilities and features that you definitely have to pay attention to, but my third choice is instant recovery. And here we're talking about how we can achieve the lowest recovery time objectives with production-ready instant recovery for SQL or Oracle or NAS files as well.
Yeah.
So this is my choice, my 3.
You took the top 3. You're making it hard for me to pick 3.
You have to.
I'll pick some small things. I like the priority on jobs. So that's a small thing, small but mighty. The thought is that organizations, if they have multiple jobs, you can set prioritization. I like that we are now supporting the archive storages. So my number 2 is Glacier Deep Archive and MVP, Azure Archive Storage. And then, for number 3, what am I going to do for number 3? Oh, you know what? I know what it is. The Veeam agent for Windows. I'll go a little sideways. That now supports storage snapshots. So enterprise physical servers, Windows, that's a big deal. So we each have our favorites. There's so much to this release, Kseniya. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's kind of over 115 new capabilities, and also, as far as I know, so Veeam brings in major updates to other products as well. So it's like a really huge list of new capabilities.
Well, it's platform. This is really the platform that we talk about here at Veeam. This is the heart and the soul of Veeam, is this platform of products. And there's a lot of shared technology. This is something that as the products grow, we're going to see the community here respond well to it. We're going to see the products develop in this regard. But when I say shared technology, good example is Veeam Backup and Replication now has Veeam Explorer for Teams in it. Why in the world would it do that? Well, you can use Veeam Backup and Replication or the agents to back up your Veeam Backup for Microsoft Office 365 server. It now has the wherewithal to drive a restore. So it's just smart upon smart. That's an example of shared technology. So it's going to be awesome to watch this grow and continue to develop. So that hijacked the week, and there's what do we have? 2 important things that we want to share that the community can consume.
So of course, when your release, is here, and first questions that, okay, not everyone, but the majority of people will get, how to upgrade, how to upgrade. And we have something special for you delivered by Ricatron, my partner in crime. Really great article, step-by-step guide. And Rick, please share more details about this, and what the most common question that you covered here.
Yeah, so this came at the request actually of our tech support team to have a piece of information that kind of aggregated a little bit of everything that goes into a major release to really answer some of those key first questions of the day zero. Okay, how do I upgrade? What do I need to do to upgrade? All those types of things. And the other thing I've done, and for those of you who are familiar with how we launch, we have a whole, it's like walking the stairs. We have the private builds, alpha, beta 1, beta 2, release candidate, RTM, release to manufacturing, and then GA. I asked the support team, because once we go to RTM, that is when the build is officially supported for service providers and enterprises who need that capability. I asked the support team to kind of debrief me, what are the top support cases through RTM? And I've actually used that data to actually inspire the story here. If you don't mind, Kseniya, scroll down to 1. I'll show you what I'm talking about. In the must-see information section, right here. This is like some of the things that might get you stuck, right? So I just wanted to highlight those. So it's, again, inspired by those conversations. And then I went through a full-blown demo. I took my lab. This is the lab that I used for the Veeam 1 catch of the day and everything. And we did the upgrade. So if you want to just see how it looks, you can watch it in my environment. So
yeah, lots of links here, Rick. So you just put together everything what we have on V11. Documentation, help center, everything, release notes, what's new document.
I think it's important that, I tried to make this as crisp as possible, because one of the things that's hard for the audiences is, I got to read this, got to look at that. I'm trying to make this, I'm putting all my Twitter skills to work to make it fit somewhere.
Oh, I think you did great, really. And for everyone who is watching us, please take a look at this guide. Let us know if you would like to add something, if you would love to, have something else in this type of content.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this is the first pass at this type of resource, and this is an exclusive just for the Veeam community. We're only putting this type of thing here. So let me know what you want on here, and me and my team have committed to, whenever there's an upgrade, we'll do something like this.
Cool. So, and one more thing that we wanted to highlight. So as we talked, I think we discussed everything about V11. We showed you the how to upgrade guide, but also if you didn't get a chance yesterday to watch this live, recording is available at the same landing page. So go ahead and watch the recording. It's 1 hour, video with all the demos, highlights, Anton presenting there, Rick presenting there, Rick's team presenting there, like in 1 hour.
1 hour and 3 minutes. I was hoping for 1 hour and 11 minutes. But no. Great. We give 3 demos of the key capabilities, but also a little bit more storyline. So, definitely check out the replay. the launch event. And I know some people had some issues. We filled it up actually online, but we're going to make sure we sort that out for Veeam. But yeah, you can definitely consume the replay at the website. So yeah, that's been our week in our life for the last few months.
Yeah. So now it's Veeam.
Yeah. So
another milestone.
That's gonna, well, my partner in crime here will be working on that together too. So we'll definitely make sure the community is up to date on what's coming for Veeam.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you in community.